Twilight Zone. Oh my gosh. Welcome back to the Lee and Hayley Show, guys. Get ready to get creeped out. Today, if you didn't know, is National Twilight Zone Day. The anthology series was created by Rod Serling back in 1959. Each episode puts its characters in disturbing situations that usually end with a macabre or unexpected twist.
Today, we're celebrating with a game designed to test whether or not we can tell if we're in the Twilight Zone. So we're calling it the Twilight Zone. We'll be given a prompt that is either the plot line of an episode of the Twilight Zone or the description of an episode from a random cartoon.
It is up to these two geniuses to guess which is which. And Noah Day is out here with us, as you saw. He will be helping us with this today by putting on a suit and giving us his best Rod Serling impression.
Okay, so here's our first setup. Let's hear the prompt.
The aliens who have landed on Earth declare peace with the human race and offer to help cure the famine and disease that plagues the planet. When one of the aliens leaves his book behind, the title is translated into English as To Serve Man, which many take as confirmation of the aliens' good intentions. Or is it? This is the Twilight Zone. Or is it?
Okay, so you're telling me this is either the Twilight Zone or a cartoon. If I was a child...
You know what? It could be. I'm sorry, what cartoon could it possibly be? It could be Transformers.
Is Transformers a cartoon?
Yes.
Yes. Right.
Transformers eat people? Is that what we're saying?
Okay, so we have here the aliens landed, declared peace with the human. I'm going to say Twilight Zone.
Where does it say eat people?
To serve
It
man.
didn't say eat people. Did I?
Oh, yeah, it didn't say to eat people.
I didn't say
To
that.
serve man.
To serve man.
Oh, to serve
Oh,
man.
to serve man. I'm saying the Twilight Zone. We need to guess.
I'm going to say random cartoon.
And the answer is Twilight Zone to Serve Man. Was the episode? Is that the title? Oh, excellent, excellent.
Pretty sure that was Schoolhouse Rock.
Okay, let's take a look at our second one. Here we go.
Two friends on their way to an amusement park board the wrong bus and end up in a world a lot like their own, but with dark secrets lurking around every corner, keeping them from getting back to the place they think they belong. The Twilight Zone. Or is it?
I could see this being a cartoon. Two friends, two kids headed to an amusement park, and
Like
then they get
Fat
lost.
Albert.
I can see Fat Albert right now on the wrong bus. I'm saying random cartoon.
Yeah, all right, I'll say random cartoon. SpongeBob SquarePants.
That's when they go to rock bottom.
Oh, rock
Okay.
bottom. I love SpongeBob. Look at us.
This next prompt is so macabre, it must be Rod Serling's Twilight Zone, or is it?
A dying man asks his heirs to wear grotesque masks at his final Mardi Gras party if they want to get their inheritance. But the masks represent their personalities, and they find out that money isn't everything when they see who they really are on the inside. This is the Twilight Zone. Or is it?
Now, it seems like I may have saw this episode of Super Friends, and I believe No, I think it's the Twilight Zone.
I think it's the Twilight Zone too. That sounds sufficiently creepy. Twilight Zone is my guess.
Yes.
The masks.
Yes, we got this one right.
Gross.
Okay.
All right, Noah's in a bush in this next potential Twilight Zone intro. We never ask why.
While on a beach vacation, a husband and wife unsuccessfully try to get alone time away from their children. When they return home, they're still craving time alone, but unable to get it. That is, until they get their wish and end up in an alternative universe where they can finally be alone. The Twilight Zone. Or is it?
I'm trying to think, what cartoon could that possibly be? They're all plausible Twilight Zone plots.
Because it could be Twilight Zone because it says they end up in an alternate universe, which is very Twilight Zone-y, but I suppose they could end up there. This to me sounds like it could be Family Guy. I watch a lot of Family Guy. My guess would be Family Guy because I watch it a lot, and Stewie has his time machine, and I bet the parents got on there.
I'm going to say random cartoon.
I think random cartoon.
Family Hey,
Giving
guy.
you a bonus point, Haley. That was something else.
I was just watching
Wow.
reruns like last night. I love that show. I'm telling you what. Boom. Okay.
All right.
Let's see our next
here's
one.
Here's another clue.
After getting remarried, a woman buys her daughter a talking doll to help her cope with her family's dysfunction. Her husband, who's frustrated by his own infertility, takes his anger out on his wife's daughter. But Talkie Tina's here now, and she's ready to defend the little girl. What the hell are you? This is the Twilight Zone. Or is it?
I never want that video to end. I love it so much.
Trying to think. What could this be?
I know. I'm trying to read it right. Okay.
Now, it can't be Saturday morning cartoons. We're talking about infertility. You can't
Now,
be.
I know a Talkie Tina. I tell you what.
Everyone on cartoons is fertile.
Oh,
Yeah.
But then again, it could be, what's that, Futurama.
I'm saying Twilight Zone. But you can do your own.
All right, I'll say Futurama. Living doll.
Twilight Zone, baby.
Yeah, okay. What's the final
Okay.
score, Noah?
All right, it was 6-3.
Wow. You got extra points.
I did. Noah, thank you for those fantastic performances.
I'll do my best.
You
Thank
are a dear. He was wearing tennis shoes. He looked horrible.